My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfy Habit number 2. And so, you're going to hear this from me first because I don't know if it's going to happen, if it has happened, or whatever. But I will say this because if it hasn't happened, then it should happen because I was at work today. And a funny thought came to me, and here's where the problem lies. I don't work for these comic book companies. But I just thought of the ultimate fucking comic book battle of all time. So if it does happen, that means somebody has been watching my channel that should be watching my channel, and if this happens, you might want to give me a job. Now again, I don't know if it's happened. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I hope that it does happen. If they're watching, if important people are watching, then you got this from me, and I want half the credit. So I was at work, and I'm a big time Walking Dead fan, Fear the Walking Dead fan. I'm not like as super big as some of these people that are cosplaying and everything, but I'm also a Terminator fan. And I was at work thinking to myself, what if the Terminators came through the past during the zombie apocalypse? Because it was like flashing in my head, and I said that would be some cool shit to blog about. So, what do you guys think about that? Dark Horse, I need a job. Disney, I need a job. AMC, I need a job. And I was just like going through my thoughts because I'm a Marvel, DC, Dark Horse fan. And Dark Horse has been famous for being on loan for making versus comics. They did Superman versus Aliens. They did Batman versus Predator. They did Terminator versus RoboCop. And I want to know if they have or if they haven't, because I haven't picked up a comic book since 2011, and I don't even know if Dark Horse still exists. I wish that they would come up with something new if they don't, because they did do the Next Men, and the Next Men was awesome. It's like my favorite Dark Horse book. Next to them, then you have those verses with like RoboCop versus Terminator and Batman versus the Predator, Superman versus the aliens, and those kind of things. So if you guys are important in listening to this, I want to see a book with the Terminators versus zombies. They don't specifically have to be the Walking Dead zombies. They don't have to be Marvel zombies. But I would like to see what would happen if a machine fought an undying human. And the machines were, because if you watch Terminators, most of the time they just blow things to bits. They don't really like precisely try to kill people with like pinpoint accuracy, because they just like, when Arnold had the machine gun and he just like started tearing stuff up. So what about if the Terminators came through time during the start of the zombie apocalypse? What if there was no humans left? It was just zombies, and the Terminators had to fight endless hordes of zombies. How would that look? I would like to see that. I would love to see the Terminators versus zombies. Check that shit out. That shit would be awesome. So if all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this happens, I want my 10%. Got that? I don't know if it's happened already. And if it has, then somebody put me in the direction so that I can find these books and read them. But it would be cool. And if you're watching, Marvel, Disney, DC, whoever, Dark Horse, if you don't have a TV show, give me one. Wouldn't it be cool as hell to have Terminators versus zombies? I know you're all thinking, that sounds whack as shit. It could work, though. It could work. If you check out the logic on that, it could work. If you watch all the Terminator flicks, you see that when they shoot people, they never really shoot people in the head. They run over top of them, they crush them with bones and stuff. But if you do that to a zombie generally will not die. Now, of course, the main zombie that really wouldn't die would be Lobo. But if the Terminators versus the zombies during the zombie apocalypse, and they're just like on a world where there's nothing but zombies, how would that play out? What would happen with Skynet? What would happen with whatever's coming with this new thing? I want you guys to check that out and see if anybody's done it. I'm gonna go Google it to see if anybody's done it, so that if this video's like legit and someone actually can make this shit happen, I need a job and I want to be in it. I'm James Williams Jr. Come have it number 2. Be seeing you.